What's up, y'all? Welcome back to the channel. Appreciate everybody if you've been watching the videos and keeping up with what I'm doing. Appreciate the support. I want to get into the last strongman competition that I did. So I've done the video on the first one, Crown the King. I did strongman on Bill Street, number 2. And then I did Arkansas's strongest, number 3. And I've done a 4th competition in September of 2021. So 7-8 months ago. And it was Midwest Monsters in Anna, Illinois. That's how I found that gym that I've been training at for the national competition that I'm going to in June. I signed up for this show here, noticed it was about an hour down the road, and made my way over there and competed in it. So I want to get into that competition, and we'll just hop right into it. How I did, the events, all that good stuff. So the first event for this competition was max log clean and press. So they give you 3 attempts to hit a max weight on this log press, and they start out, with a certain weight, say 150 pounds, and you just kind of hop in when they get to a weight that you want to try. So I hopped in at 235, done it, everything felt good, and waited around. People did their 240, 245, whatever it was. I hopped back in for my second attempt at 255. Everything felt good there. There was, once we got to 255, there was me and 3 other guys. And I was talking to them, and one of the other guys he was in a different lane than me, on a different log or whatever, but he was in my weight class, and he just did a 290. And the other 2 guys, we sitting there talking about the next jump they was gonna make and this and that, and they was gonna go for 275 pounds. And that's what I originally went over there to hit. In training, I hit 265, I think once, and I hit 275 for a hard single in training. But the 255 felt good. The other 2 guys was going for 275, and the strong overhead guy that we was all watching really dominate, he hit that 290, and none of us expected to get there. But once they decided to do 275, I said, you know what, I'm doing 295, I'm going for it. I don't want to hit 275 and then tie with y'all and whatever. I just kind of took the gutsy move. 255 felt good. I jumped in at the 295, and I hit it. So that was a PR for me. It was an awesome feeling. 295 pound log clean and press, especially with the 2 weeks prior to that. I was going over there to do 275 at max, 280, 285 on the perfect day. But with the way 255 felt, I felt like 275 was going to be good, and then I just took the gutsy, rolled the dice, and went for the 295, since the other guys was doing the 275, and the other guy who'd already hit the 290, I was like, I got to try to beat him too, so let's jump at 5 pounds. Anyways, I hit that 295, first place on that event.
You got it, man. You got it.
Let's go, Sam. Light work. Light work.
You got it. You got it.
Getting into the second event, we had a deadlift medley. They had a regular barbell there with a 425 pounds. You had to do it for 1 rep. You moved over to the axle bar, I think maybe on some wagon wheels, so the height's a little bit higher. 475 for 1 rep. And then we had a 525 pound frame that we had to do as many reps as possible with the remaining time. I think we had 60 seconds to run through this and then do as many reps as possible with the 525 pound frame. You'll see that I slowed down when I got to the axle. So was kind of contemplating when we was doing this if I needed to use straps to pull the axle. And I was thinking I need to use straps just to make sure, because axle's a lot thicker, harder to hold on to. I didn't want to have any issues with the grip, none of that. So I do the 425 bar, no problem. I go to strap into the axle, and I'm trying to strap into the axle. I'm trying to move my strap down, get set. It's taking too much time. I'm in my head already thinking, okay, that just burned 5 seconds. Immediately, I just decided to pull the axle without straps because it was taking too much time. And then going over to the frame, I didn't want the same hiccup of trying to strap into the frame. So in between the axle and the frame, I just throw the straps to the side, grip it and rip it. I ripped out 22 reps on the 525 pound frame. But anyways, I got 4th place on this event. I think first did this for 28 reps, and I did 22, and then there was a few in between there with 28, 25, but not too bad. Getting into this 3rd event here, we had a yoke walk. I think it's supposed to be outside for like 60 feet, but it was raining that day, so they set it up inside the gym there. And I think it was around 40 feet is what we ended up running. It was 600 pounds, and I did it in like 6.6 seconds. Got 2nd place on that event. For the yoke walk. Very happy with it. Honestly, when I did my run, and a few people that was going before me, once I went, I didn't think that anybody else would do it that quick. But one other guy, he edged me out by, I don't know, half second plus or whatever. But 2nd place on that yoke walk. Like I said, it was 40 feet, 600 pounds, 6.6 seconds, somewhere in there. Going into the 4th event, we had a keg sandbag medley. So you pick the keg up, you run it down, run back, pick your sandbag up, run it back down. And dropped a few points here that I shouldn't have. I was training this religiously, in training, picking the keg up a certain way, holding it tight to the body, running with it, standing it up, you know, making sure that it don't fall over, running back, getting my sandbag, no problem. So what I did is I picked that keg up, and instead of putting it in my lap and getting that extra hold on that keg, I just picked it up and I started taking off running with it. I wasn't braced. You can see I about lose my balance there, running with it there. But I caught myself and kept going, got the keg down there. And then when I sit it down, I didn't make sure, I didn't keep it, you know, from falling over. It was in the contest rules. Keg has to stay upright. So the keg fell over. I wasted another 2 seconds there having to pick the keg back up, set it upright, and then running back and getting the sandbag and running it down. The keg weight's 250 pounds. The sandbag's 250 pounds. I got 4th place on this event. Could have done better there. Not fumbling around with the keg on the running with it, and then definitely not letting it fall over. Could have done better, but we got 4th place on the keg sandbag.
Go! Go, Sam.
Come on, Sam.
And then going into the 5th event, we had a stone over bar for reps. It's 60 seconds time, as many reps as possible. 225 pound stone. I had it figured going into this last event that as long as I got in the top, I think it was 5, maybe 6, that I had the contest won. Which didn't matter because I was doing as many reps as possible in 60 seconds. I wasn't keeping up with the other guys and how many reps they were doing. I was going all out either way, but I did figure it, you know, just to kind of know where I was at, you know. But anyways, I did the stone over bar. I did 12 reps with 225 in 60 seconds. I think the bar height's 50 or 52 inches. It's pretty standard, I think, to be around 52 inches for the male athletes. Overall, got first at this competition. I believe there was 10 of us at this competition. I believe there was 10 competitors competing. I ended up first overall. It was a very well-run competition, very enjoyable. Like I said, it's a nice gym over there, nice atmosphere. So this is my 4th competition that I've done, and it's the last competition that I've done. And my next one will be in June at USS Nationals up there in New Hampshire. So. And that's about it. So we'll catch you later.
There you go, Sam. There you go. Wait, you got your thing from this. No. I got 2 rings. Wow. Keep going, Sam. There it is. Keep going, Sam. 20 seconds. Let's go, Sam. He's from yeah, we're all up there. 9, Sam, come on. 2 more, Sam. 2 more.